take you to the Superdome for highlights of this high-scoring affair. Both teams getting a jump early on. Now, Reggie Bush, of course, missing his fourth straight game with that torn meniscus in his left knee. And we've talked about the quarterbacks in this matchup. The first quarter here, and this is after a 27-yard Will Blackmon punt return. Ryan Grant keeps his footing. 17 yards to the Saints' 12, and on a 2nd and goal. The fullback, John Kuhn, powers in. Packers on top, 7-0. But here come the Saints on their first play from scrimmage, their own 30. Breeze to Lance Moore, makes a nice move on Atari Bigman, TD.
Great side adjustment by Lance Moore. Recognizes the corner blitz, turns around, catches the ball, and makes a tremendous run after the catch.
I mean, Moore was on the Saints practice squad for a couple of years, and he is really starting to have a breakout season here. The 9th consecutive game, by the way, with a completion over 40 yards for Drew Brees, longest single-season streak in history. And he dumps it off to Pierre Thomas here, who Thomas picks up 14 yards, and then it's Thomas filling in admirably. Reggie Bush out, so they need some help at running back.
You need some help at running back. You know, Deuce McAllister's not feeling well. Reggie Bush is not in there, so great job by Pierre.
All right, Saints on top 14-7. Aaron Rodgers dumps it off to Donald Driver, who refuses to go down after a gain of 24.
He's tough when he catches the football.
All right, to the Saints 31. Second quarter, same drive. It's Rodgers, and he has a gun, especially inside the red zone.
Yeah, he's pretty accurate with that strong arm as well.
We're tied up in 14, getting settled in for a high-scoring affair. Breeze over the middle to Shockey. The last time we saw these two guys, they were arguing on the sidelines, trying to work out their differences. And it's Breeze to Moore, and Moore does a great job to break the play.
Standing effort on that play.
Saints on top 21-14. Here come the Packers. Rodgers rolls out, and he hits Greg Jennings, who's wide open for a 22-yard gain to the 26. 6 plays later, it's Rodgers. Can't find anybody. He can pull again now.
You know, that makes him dangerous. He can not only can throw it, but when things break down, he's got the ability to run the football.
All right, Packers down 24-21 at the break, third quarter now. Sean Payton here to Pierre Thomas. This is on a 4th and 1.
That was gutsy.
And they get a first down, and then it's Breeze. Billy Miller's wide open for the 16-yard touchdown strike. Packers now up 10, 31-21. And it feels like it's starting to get away from the Packers. Rodgers now on the play action, but he's picked off by Jason David. And
Jason David, he's sitting there filling in for Randall Gay, and awesome.
Knocked out of bounds by Rodgers. Deuce McAllister gets in his 54th career touchdown, most in Saints history, passing Dalton Hilliard. And that is a football that I'm sure Deuce is going to hold on to. Third quarter here, 38-21. It's Breeze, steps up. Marcus Colston's wide open. Well, wait a minute, is he going to pull a Deshaun Jackson and get rid of the football too soon?
He was close.
He gets it from 70 away. Saints up big here, 45-21. And it's Pierre Thomas, and why not? Thomas, 31 yards, no one's there. The Saints went for 2 after this. I'm not quite sure why, but the 2-point conversion failed. Nevertheless, the 51 points ties the Saints for the most points that they've scored in a game in Saints history. And how about Drew Brees? He continues to march on here. 4 more touchdown passes at 323 yards. He now has 3,574 for the season, which leads the National Football League.